tape rolling.
Welcome everybody to Day 2 weigh-in of the 2015 TBF Federation National Championship in conjunction with our partners in fishing at FLW Outdoors. My name is Robert Cartage. I'm the president of the Federation, and we welcome all of you to the weigh-in today. We've got to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. We've got the top 2 anglers from each state in the United States, plus Ontario, Canada, and our collegiate national champions. The way they qualified to get here is they fished through their state federation for the last year. With the top angler in each state comes here as a boater. The second place angler from each state comes here as a co-angler, regardless of their boater status at the state level. Here, it is determined how they finish it at the divisional tournament to come here. This tournament, 14 anglers today will qualify for the BFL All-American. The top 2 anglers from each of the 7 divisions in the United States will qualify today to go on to the All-American. Those 7 boats, 7 boaters, 7 co-anglers will be the only ones on the water tomorrow in the adult program. Tomorrow is all about a national championship. Over $200,000 in cash and prizes on the line this week, including the Living the Dream package, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. For those of you here and those watching at home live on the internet, thanks for tuning in today. The Living the Dream package is fully paid entry fees on the FLW Tour as a Tour Pro for a year. A wrapped Ranger boat, a tow vehicle to pull it with, expense money for each event. That's the boater's top prize here this week. On the co-angler side, the co-angler national champion, of course, they get a prize check in addition to all that. The co-angler national champion will get a prize check. They will also get BFL All-American spots. They will get a co-angler Living the Dream package, which is entry fees into the Railback series of choice. And then our national champion boater and national champion co-angler earns a spot in the 2015, this year's Forced Wood Cup World Championship, Hot Springs, Arkansas. So a lot on the line for these anglers. Today, it's all about division champions. You got to wind up to be your division's champion to go on to move forward. All 14 of the division champions will go to the All-American. I want to say a special thanks to the Grand Lake Association, our host here this week, the City of Grove. They've been absolutely great to us and our anglers. We enjoy coming to Grove, Oklahoma for this event. It's our 3rd year in a row here. We've never held the Federation Championship 3 years in a row in one place before. And the anglers like it. It's a very diverse fishery. They can all find something they like out there. We've had a young man from California win this event. We've had a young man from Texas win it. So we'll see what happens here this weekend. I want to say a special thanks to the folks at Ranger Boats, all of our sponsor partners, the folks at Cabela's, Berkeley. You see all their sponsor banners behind me. You see their wind flags around the parking lot here. But most particularly, our partners in fishing at FLW Outdoors. TBF and FLW have been partners now since 2006. It's been a match made in heaven, and I encourage you all to get out and find a TBF event or an FLW event and fish it. You won't be disappointed. At this event, the anglers come, as I said, they don't have to bring anything but their tackle. Ranger provides 50 brand new Ranger boats. You see them up there in the parking lot. All these boats you see here have been provided for the anglers. They come with their tackle, their boats are provided, their motel rooms are paid for, their meals are provided, their lunches are packed in their boats for them every day, the boats are gassed up for them every day and oiled and charged. All they have to do is come and fish. So if you're here or you're watching at home, you'd like to get involved with TBF, go to bassfishing.com and sign up. You can find a club near you to get started fishing, try to make this event next year. We've not announced where that event's going to be yet, but we will be announcing it later in the year. So we're going to get started. We are going to weigh in by division. So both you here in the weigh-in and those folks at home can follow the weigh-in and know who's leading each division and who's going on. So we're going to have a lot of people on stage, a lot of stuff going on. Cheer these guys on. A lot of them have traveled a long way to get here. So whether they got fish or not, let's give them a round of applause and encourage them in what they're doing. Final thing I want to thank is all of our volunteer staff. You see them run around here, as well as all of our paid staff, all the camera folks, all the production people. It takes a lot of folks to make this happen, as well as all those folks up there in the support yard keeping track of the boats and the motors and all that stuff. We appreciate you all very much. With that, we're going to get started here. We're going to start with the Northwest Division, and our first angler up is Bert Roberts, and he is from Boise, Idaho. He's got one fish today. He had 11 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday, and he needs 10 ounces today to take the lead back. He's going to have that with one fish. We'll see how long it lasts. 2 pounds and 5 ounces today.
Just keep me healthy and stuff. So, I really appreciate all the support from friends and family out there, and the Federation. Appreciate the opportunity, all the support that FLW Outdoors has given us as a federation to have what we have here today. So we appreciate all the support crews out there. Thank you guys for everything you've done this week.
All right, thanks, Ed. Right over there. Mark Medeiros up next from Maple Valley, Washington. He's got 3 fish, trying to take Kyle Gillis out of the lead. Come on up here. Mark had 11 pounds and 12 ounces the first day. He's got 3 fish today. You know how much weight you need?
10 pounds.
Well, no, you don't need 10 pounds. You need 9 pounds and 5 ounces. Where's Kyle? Kyle, come up here. Come on, big boy. 9.5. This is going to be really close. I mean, really, really, really close. How much do you suppose those weigh?
Over 10 pounds.
I believe you're right. I'd say about 11 pounds and 14 ounces. Let's see. How about 11 pounds, 5 ounces? 11.5. Your new leader, Mark Medeiros in the Northwest Division. There's your ticket. Kyle, good job this week, brother. Mark, let me ask you a question. We're getting serious now. Look right over at the things. Any of them guys in your division?
Negative.
Well, you know what that means.
I'm going fish tomorrow.
You're not only going fishing tomorrow, you, sir, are going to the BFL All-American in June of this year at Paris Landing, Tennessee. You're on your way.
I'm ecstatic. First off, I want to thank my dad who got me started fishing when I was a young man. He kind of lives vicariously through me now with my fishing. He's crying, I'm crying. I want to thank my wonderful wife, Stephanie, my beautiful mom, who for years drug us around to tournaments and cooked meals and everything. Sponsors, Pal Rods, Limit Out Marine, and finally TBF. You guys do a phenomenal job. I'm really happy. It's just been a blessing.
Mark, thank you so much. Hold those fish up right there. We want pictures. Your leader from the Northwest Division, he is on his way to the BFL All-American. Very nicely done. Dad, come up here. Come on, Dad.
One of it's tagged, I didn't even buy in.
Uh-oh, he's got a tag fish, too. Get in there with your son. Get in there beside him and get your picture. There you go. All right, let's shuffle those fish off quickly. Come here, Pop. Let me tell you something. Where's all our high school kids at? All you high school guys, listen, see those kids raising their hand? That is the top 10 teams in the nation. They're here fishing. The high school national championship starts tomorrow. There's 10 teams out here. So we're going to put them in new Ranger boats just like we did the adults. Let them fish tomorrow, cut the field to 5. It's guys like you that make that happen. Take your son fishing, and here he stands, going to the BFL All-American.
Since he was about 5 years old.
Listen, we appreciate you. Thanks for taking the kid fishing. You bet. Up next, Jesse Parks from Avondale, Arizona. Co-angler division and Southwest division now, Southwest. Jesse set him right in there. He had 6 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. He needs 4 today. You're going to be a little short.
Yeah, I just got 2 bites, lost 1, and I mean, nothing I can do about it.
That's right. There ain't nothing. They don't bite. You can't catch them. 2 pounds and 5 ounces, 2.5. There you are, sir. Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
Just thank everyone that is watching, my dad, my mom, my girlfriend, my sister, and I'm going to fight hard to get that boater spot at Clear Lake in about 3 weeks.
All right. We'll see you there. Thank you. Take your fish. We're going to get you a picture of your trophy. Up next, Greg Gizzy from Widefield, Colorado. He needs a fish, a good one. You got him, Greg? No, okay. He's got one, but it's not a good. He had 7 pounds and 13 ounces yesterday. He brought me 1 fish today. It's not going to be enough to put you into the BFL All-American, but a respectable fish, 1 pound, 12 ounces today, gives you a 9 pound total out of the back, 9 pound, 9 ounce total out of the back of the boat. Anything you'd like to say to folks at home?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to all my friends and family watching. My wife, my 3 boys, Brody, Hayden, and Peyton. I love you.
All right, thank you. Good job. Bag right that way. Next up, Ron Red Sr. from Fresno, California. Co-angler in the Southwest Division. Come up here, big Ron. How you doing, brother?
You too, Larry? I'm doing good.
I'm doing fine, too. He has 7 pounds and 6 ounces yesterday. He's got 2 fish today. He's going to be the new leader, I think. He needs 3 pounds and 7 ounces. 3 pounds and 12 ounces. 11-1. You, sir, are the new leader in the Southwest Division. We'll see if it holds up.
Momentarily.
We'll see. I don't know. Get your fish, pass them off. All right. Next up, here we go. Will Treadwell. Now listen, let me tell you. I told you our college anglers are here. Our college national champions, they get a spot in this event. Set them right up there. We assign them, we rotate divisions, which is division they're assigned to compete in. This year, the college anglers were assigned to the Southwest Division. We've never had a college angler advance from this event until now. Will Treadwell had 10 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. He's got 4 fish today. He needs 6 ounces to take the lead, is all he needs. He's got 8 pounds and 7 ounces. Your new leader in the Southwest Division, our college angler, Will Treadwell. We'll hold those fish right up there. We're going to want pictures of this. That's all right. I know we got one more to weigh in, but you're just going to have to sweat that one out. Nothing I can do about it. So, this will be the first time in our history a college angler has come up to the Federation National Championship and whipped a bunch of old hairy-legged old men to qualify to move on to the BFL All-American. Absolutely. Let's give him a hand. We got one more angler to go. We'll see if it holds up. We'll get your picture quick, and then we'll see how Mr. Treadwell's blood pressure is doing here in one moment. Are you guys done with him over there? I want him paying close attention to this. All right, come here. Up next, Cody Compton from Palisade, Colorado, Southwest Division. He had 4 fish yesterday, and he has a crew with him today. He needs 12 pounds and 6 ounces, and look at that bag of fish.
It's going to be close, I think.
I believe you are very, very correct. It is going to be close. What do you think? Has Dad got it?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
All right, well, there you have it. There's 2 yeahs. He needs 12 pounds and 6 ounces to take the lead. He's got 4 fish. Here we go. 14 days ago, I was in Arkansas, and we were... What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I was... Yeah, we need to... You want me to call the weight? Yeah, sure. Okay. All right. Here we go. I can't even have any fun. We're looking for 12-6 to tie, 12-7 to take the lead. 4 fish today, 11 pounds and 1 ounce. 11-1. 11 pounds, 1 ounce, which means Will Treadwell is going to be your Southwest Division champion. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
Today was probably the most stressful day I've ever had fishing. Kyle had me in the back, he was bed fishing, and I had 2 fish at 1:30, and then I caught those 2 big ones when we moved out to the main lake stuff. But I'm going to try not to make it as a co-angler next time, because it's stressful.
I understand. Listen, I got to ask, you brought me 4 fish today. Did you ever have that 5th fish on?
No, I only got 4 bites. If I'd had a little bit more time doing what we were doing at the end, I think I could have got another one.
Well, listen, be proud of what you done. You caught the fish that bit. If the 5th fish never bit, you can't catch it. So, good job this week. Ladies, thanks for coming up. Tell everybody, look right up there at that camera. You got everybody at school's watching you live on the internet now. Don't be nervous. There's a jillion people. You know how many a jillion is?
No.
Okay, say hi to them.
Hi. Hi.
Tell them your name. First name only.
Kendall. Morgan.
All right. There you go. Two famous folks. Cody, thank you, brother. Write that away. Will, come here. Have we got any more Southwest Division guys over there? Huh? No? They're all shaking their head. I believe that's it. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really can't believe it, to be honest.
Well, listen, you're first. You're going down in the record books as the first college angler that's ever qualified through the Federation National Championship to go to the All-American. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to my two boaters. I had two awesome boaters, Ryan Anderson today, Dave Barnes yesterday. They were both great guys. My family flew out from Atlanta, and my family who's watching from home. I just want to say thanks to all of them.
Thank you. If we could just do something about that jersey. A Sooners jersey would look pretty good on you.
I don't know about all that. I think he probably whooped you.
Okay. All right. You're disqualified. Get out of here. Justin Hicks up next from Gunnison, Colorado. He's the boater in the Southwest Division. He's got 5 fish for me today.
Give me
he had 10 pounds and 1 ounce yesterday, and he needs 8 pounds and 13 ounces to take the lead today. 8:13. And he has it. 9 pounds, 13 ounces. Is it going to hold up?
No way.
All right. He was pretty confident about that. 14 ounces, your total 2-day tournament. Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
Hey, babe, and Jeff, get to work.
That's it. Tell him. Get him. Take right over there. We're going to get your fish, get your picture. Brian Kinney up next, Griffin, Georgia. Boater. He's the boater from the college side. Okay, so the non-boater just weighed in. Here's my boater on the college side, Brian Kinney. Byron, I'm sorry. I'm Oklahoma dyslexic. Byron Kinney. 1 fish today, had 12 pounds yesterday. He's got 1 today, 11 pounds and 1 ounce. But look, excellent work. Good job this week.
Yeah, you know, I knew I needed a real big bag to qualify for the All-American and fish tomorrow. So, you know, I went out swinging. I want to thank all my family and everything. It felt pretty good to put the old Georgia jersey on one last time. Just thank you guys for all you've done, and Will's parents, you know, everyone that supported me back home. I did all I could do. Love y'all.
All right, that's all you can do. Here's your weight ticket. Let's give that young man a round of applause. Take your fish. Aaron Britt is up next from Yuba City, California. He's a boater in the Southwest Division. He had 11 pounds yesterday. He's 8'5" to take the lead today. And I'm trying to keep talking here, and the weigh-in's early yet.
You know, this has been an incredible experience for me. I'm just fortunate enough to be here, but everything that I've experienced since I've been here has just been, I mean, fantastic. From the Grove, Oklahoma, from the food we've eaten, the people we've met, everything you guys have done for us, it really has been a treat. But 3 days on this lake is not enough to get them figured out. You know, I fish Clear Lake a lot, and it's somewhat similar, but it's such a big lake that I just couldn't really quite figure it out. I knew I had to swing big time today, and I went reaction all day and caught two 4-pounders first thing this morning, and just never could get it going on. Lost the 4th boat, in front of the camera boat, so hopefully you aired that.
Well, look, we like good footage. 24 pounds and 5 ounces. Congratulations. Right over there. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us all the way from California. John Griffith from Mesa, Arizona, your day 1 leader on the boater side. Overall tournament leader on the boater side. He had 18 pounds and 13 ounces yesterday. And he has a sack again today. 5 fish, John. Looks like you're sitting pretty good.
I don't know, man. I hope so. I'll tell you what, I didn't fish as clean as I wanted to today, but I did catch them. You know, I wish it was a little bit better. It's a tough deal. You know, I had a little bit of a cushion, but there's some weight behind me, so I'm a little bit concerned about it. I just want to say hi to my wife and my kids at home. They're probably watching, so hopefully I won't see you tomorrow night, but if I do, then I do.
All right, listen. You had today 14 pounds and 14 ounces, gives you 33.11. You're still the overall tournament leader right now. I want you to hold those fish up right over here. We're going to get pictures. If that holds up, you're not only going to the All-American, you'll go out in boat number 1 tomorrow. Tomorrow the boats go out in order of their finish. So whoever's the overall tournament leader will be boat 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Good. You stand right there, John. We're going to see what these other guys got. Sam Heckman up next from Fountain, Colorado. He had 5 yesterday, 15 pounds and 15 ounces. 15. Now then, Big Sam, you need 17 pounds and 13 ounces. 17-13.
I don't think so.
Oh, boy. Are you watching, John? No, come on up here so you can see, because I'm telling you what, I'll put the scale arm on those, and I'm telling you, this is super close. 17-13 is what we're looking for. 18 pounds, 4 ounces, Sam Heckman. No, I'm not kidding you.
Oh man, that guy right there is the nicest guy you'll meet. I mean, John is just a great angler. He beat me up at Havasu to get here. I can't believe that. I mean, I caught a fish on camera today. I never had this happen to me before, and I don't know what to say about it. This is awesome.
Well, look, let me tell these guys who you are. This young man right here is our youth director, and your fish are jumping out of the bag. Let's put them back in there and we'll get some pictures. You get over and get some pictures, and I'm going to tell them a little bit about Sam Heckman while you're getting your pictures. Right over there. Sam is the youth director for our Colorado Federation. He runs our youth program out there for us. It's been his dream to come to this event, go to the All-American, and he has just punched his ticket unless one of these guys behind him can take it away from him. We'll see in a minute. $34 pounds and 3 ounces. Not only is he leading the Southwest Division, he's leading the entire tournament right now. That holds up tomorrow, Mr. Heckman. You're living the dream on the FLW Tour next year. As a Tour Pro, we'll get those fish right off. Here's your ticket. Listen, I want to talk to you. We got another Southwest angler coming up there, Chris. We'll see if it holds up for you. But tell everybody watching at home what you're thinking right now.
Oh, I'm just in shock. You know, I got my fish early today. I just beat up a bank, 2 banks. Basically, I think the fish are moving up.
Well, listen, you got another day to fish tomorrow now.
Yeah, well, if I'm fishing tomorrow, I'm doing the same thing.
All right. Listen.
I'd like to say hello to everybody back in Colorado Springs, Denver, everybody that's helped support me get here. It's unreal.
Well, listen, don't run off. You stand right here. You're going to watch this next angle weigh in. Chris, you're going. And I know I messed that up again. Say it for me, Chris. You're going. Henderson, Nevada. He's got 4 fish today. They need to weigh 21 pounds and 10 ounces.
All I got to say is, why did I have to follow those 2?
Well, that's just kind of the way it works out. 21 pounds and 2 ounces. Chris, anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
Oh, it's awesome. These Rangers, even though I didn't win the Living the Dream package, this kind of was like a Living the Dream package. Riding an $80,000 boat that I could never afford on, but for right now, they're fantastic, ridiculous, I mean, solid, get them winds going, and you're just riding so fast, and it's still so solid. It's awesome. I love it. So.
Well, we loved having you. We'll get you right over there and get your picture. And here we go. And here we go. No, you're not leaving. Come here, Sam. You're not done yet. We got another angler. Look at all them guys in the tanks. We still got guys to weigh. But what you need to know is there's no more in your division. You're on your way to PFL All-American.
Oh, man.
You need a minute? Go take one right over there. Go see Peyote. He wants to talk to you. I'm sorry, folks. My voice is giving out on me already. Thomas Turner up next from Kingsville, Maryland. We're moving on to the Mid-Atlantic Division. He's got 4 fish for me today. Set them in there, Tom. Good job on those 4.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. 4 fish today. He's going to weigh in at 11 pounds, 4 ounces. 11.4. There you are. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Hello, everybody. Great adventure. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. We appreciate having you come out and fish with TBF and FLW. Tom Prowan from Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. He was the leader in the co-angler side of the Mid-Atlantic Division yesterday. So we'll see what he's got for us today. He's got 1 fish. What happened?
I had 2 bites today, and that was it. It's one of those days I knew I had to come out and catch just 3 fish, and I just could not get bit today. And it was a very frustrating day for me.
Well, listen, we'll see if it holds up for you. 1 fish today that's going to weigh in at. He will lay still. We'll get him. 3 pounds, 7 ounces, 3.7. Tom, that does keep you in the lead for now. We'll just have to see if it holds up. All right. Don't run off. Up next, Ronald Littleton from Seaford, Delaware. our Delaware angler. Set him in there. 8 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. He needs 8:13 today. Have you got it? I think so. All right, he's got 4 fish today that's going to weigh in at. You are correct, sir. 10 pounds and 9 ounces, your new leader in the Mid-Atlantic Division, Ronald Littleton. There you are, sir. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Grove, it's a nice city, TBF, and Ranger Boats. They make the best boats.
I agree with you there. Write that away, sir. Don't leave. You're leading division.
Tape still running?
Yep.
Next up, Brian Burnett from Salem, Virginia, Mid-Atlantic Division co-angler. He's got 4 fish. Had a tough day yesterday, but he's bringing us some fish today. Brian, set him right in there, buddy. Good job with that today.
Good job. Good time.
Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
I just want to thank my fishing buddies for giving me support and just calling me and making sure I stayed on the water and stayed at it and just kept fishing. I mean, they really backed me hard.
Well, that's what it's all about, is a support system. 12 pounds, 6 ounces. Good job with that. Write that away. Thanks for coming out and fishing with TBF and FLW. Bob Burgess is up next from Charleston, West Virginia, co-angler from the Mid-Atlantic Division. He had 9 pounds and 11 ounces yesterday. He's got 4 fish today. He'll need 9 pounds and 10 ounces today to take your lead away from you. 9-10 is what we're looking for. 9 pounds and 10 ounces. Bob, have you got it?
It's going to be close, I think.
All right. You better come up here and watch. He says it's going to be close. I agree with him. I'm going to say you got, how much do you suppose he's got? Where'd he go? He disappeared on me.
No, I don't.
He needs 9-10, and I'm sorry to report that I think he's got more than that. We'll see. 10 pounds, 6 ounces. Bob is your new leader in the Mid-Atlantic Division right there. There's your ticket, 20 pounds and an ounce, Bob. Anything you want to tell the folks watching?
Let's just pick 25 years to get here.
Yeah, well.
I've been federation fishing for a long, long time. A lot of state teams, guys, but it takes a long time to get here.
It does. And you've made it now. We'll see if it holds up for you. If it does, you're going to the BFL All-American, Bob. I know the guys in West Virginia will be proud of you. Up next, Stephen Wiseman from Maryland, our nation's capital federation. This is for nation's capital. Steve, how are you, brother? Listen, you need 7 pounds and 14 ounces to take the lead. You got 12-4. 12-4. Steve Wiseman, and he's got 9. He's going to take the lead. They'll lay still. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, 9-2, 21-6. 21-6. Listen, congratulations on that. I know there's some other things to work there for you, but anything you want to tell the folks watching home?
I'd just like to say hello to my wife who supports me in doing all this, and to my grandkids, Carly, Mariah, Kennedy, and Kaylee, and I know they're all home watching, and Pop's trying to do good for you.
Thank you, Steve. Good job. We'll want pictures right over there. Scott Whelan up next, Wayne, New Jersey. Co-angler side this year. Scott's fished the boater side of this event before. Qualified as co-angler this year. He's got 2 fish for me. Going to bump your weight up 4 pounds and an ounce this time, Scott. 4 an ounce, 5:14 total. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Yeah, I had a great time. I'd like to thank all you guys for putting this on. I'd like to thank my wife for coming out. I fished with Sam
Heckman.
Oh my God, we had such a good time. I'm not used to being in the back of the boat. He is one of the nicest men that I've ever met in my life. We had a blast. He whacked him. And I really hope, he's got a fan from New Jersey, that's all I have to say. Tomorrow I'm going to be rooting him on like you can't imagine. He's just a great guy.
Well, listen, we appreciate that. Your fish right over there. That's what the Federation's all about, is making friends nationwide. Those guys will be friends for life now, and that's what the Federation's all about. What I can tell you is, if my voice holds out, is that is the end of the Mid-Atlantic Division. So we're going to move on now to the co-angler side. So we're going to move on to the boater side. Steve Wiseman leading the Mid-Atlantic Division with 21-6. Next up, Keith Kerpicki, Washington, New Jersey, the boater in the Mid-Atlantic Division from New Jersey. He had 3 fish yesterday, 11-11. He's got 3 pounds. He needs 3 pounds and 3 ounces today to take the lead. He has that at 4 pounds and 10 ounces, 410 at 16.5. Steve, 16.5. Anything you want to tell the folks watching back home?
Yeah, thanks everybody for Fishing Buddy family for all the support, and wish I did better.
Well, listen, right now you're leading. We'll see if it holds up right over there, and we'll see what's going on, okay?
The only way it'll hold up is if my other guys forgot to bring their fishing board.
We'll see. You never know. Right over there. Take your fish with you. Up next, Steve Dinkler from Daniels, West Virginia. Steve has qualified through this event to fish the All-American in the previous years. And he's trying to get there again, struggling a little bit this time. But listen, you can't win them all.
You can't win them all, but I still had a great time this week.
Well, we've had a great time having you. 6 pounds that they will lay still. There's just one of them moving around in there that won't lay. 612, I believe. 612. Yes, sir. 6 pounds and 12 ounces. There's your ticket. Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
I just want to thank all my friends and family for support and Ranger Boat. I had a great time out here this week, and hope to be back possibly next year.
All right, Steve. Look forward to having you. He is leading. He is leading the Mid-Atlantic Division right now with that sack. Steve Dinkler, your leader in the Mid-Atlantic Division at this current time. Dave Kiesel's up next from Chesapeake, Virginia. He's got 5 fish. I think Steve's lead's going to be short-lived. Right in there, he's got 11 pounds and 5 ounces yesterday. He's got, you can hang out right there all you want to, but I'm not calling the weight till you get off my scales.
I need all the help I can get today, Robert.
Well, 5 fish today is going to give you 14 pounds, 14 pounds and 8 ounces, 14.8 for a total of 25.13. It does put you solidly in the lead. If it holds up for you, you're back to the All-American.
That's a big if. I've seen some pretty big sacks tonight.
Well, we'll see. Anything you want?
I'd love to go back to the All-American. It's probably just not going to happen this time.
We'll see in just a minute. Right over there. They've got a trophy for you to take some pictures. Brian LeClaire up next from Maryland. He's a boater for Delaware. Lives in Maryland, but he fishes the Delaware Federation. He's got 5 fish. He had 13 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. He needs 12.4 to take the lead today, and he has that and change. 13 pounds. It'll lock in here. 13 pounds, 11 ounces, 13.11. Brian, good job with that. 27 pounds, 5 ounces got you solidly in the lead to go to the BFL All-American.
That'd be real nice. I've been working for it.
I know you have been working. We'd love to see you there. Take your fish, hold them up right there. We're going to want some pictures. You are the leader in the Mid-Atlantic Division. Dan Rodriguez is up next for Maryland, fishing for Maryland, Mid-Atlantic Division. He's got 3 fish for me today. Do what, Dan?
I said 3 again.
3 again. Well, 3's better than none. 9 pounds, 3 ounces, 9.3. Not going to be enough to take the lead, but listen, I know you had a good time. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you and your staff and the town of Grove. You guys did a great job, and give a shout out to my family and friends.
Good job. Write that away. Grove has really rolled out the red carpet for these anglers every year that we've been here. Those of you that live here in Grove, Oklahoma can be justifiably proud of your Grand Lake Association and City of Grove. These anglers have been here for a week or more, spending money in your community, and they're loving it. Up next, Ed Lochran from Mechanicsville, Virginia. He had 5 fish yesterday that weighed 14 pounds and 13 ounces. Ed, here's the tell of the tape. You need 12.9.
I don't think I have it. I think I'm probably going to be a little short.
Where's Brian LeClaire? Brian, all right, you got him in the back. That's fine, leave him back there. We don't want him to see this. 5 fish, he needs 12.9. Watch the scales. 5 fish that weigh 10 pounds, 13 ounces, 10.13, which means you did not take the lead, but job well done. I know you're disappointed in that, but listen, you're here, you're at the national championship, you qualified to get here, and that means a lot. You're one of the best anglers from your part of the country this year.
Well, I appreciate that. It really has been a good year already. Came up a little short in this one, but caught a lot of fish on the Missile Baits new finesse jig, the flip jig. Just didn't get the big bite today. I was lucky to get those. I didn't have a fish at 11 o'clock, and I was happy just to get those.
Well, listen, we were happy to have you here. Ed, write that away. Up next, Ryan Anderson from Reading, Pennsylvania. He's a boater in the Mid-Atlantic Division from Pennsylvania. He had 7 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. He's got 2 fish for me today. It's going to weigh in at 5 pounds and 5 ounces. 5'5". Ryan, good job with that. Anything you want to tell the folks?
I just want to thank Rogeri Cadillac from Westchester, PA, to get me down here to my first national championship. It didn't turn out quite right, but I learned a lot about the lake, so hopefully I can come back in future years.
All right, we look forward to having you right over there. Take your fish. And that's it. We're done with the Mid-Atlantic Division, which means Brian LeClaire is on his way to the BFL All-American. Let's give Brian a hand. He's getting interviewed out back. Here we go, Eastern Division, Bruce Acox. Come on, Bruce. From New Hampshire, co-angler, 1 fish today. Set him up in there, Bruce. Well, consistency pays sometimes, just not today. 2 pounds. If that 1 fish will lay still, we'll get him weighed. 2 pounds, 15 ounces, 215, Bruce. Anything you want to tell the folks watching back home?
Just that I had a great time, and I'll be back.
All right, we'd like to have you back. Take your fish, go right that way. For all you anglers in this upper parking lot, if you've weighed in, I need your boats in the boatyard. Please take them to the boatyard as quickly as possible. If you have weighed in, you need to go to your boats and move them to the boatyard, please. Gilbert Gagne up next from Highgate Springs, Vermont. Gilbert won this event a few years back, won our Living the Dream package, the whole 9 yards. He's back this year on the co-angler side. It's where he qualified, and he's trying to go back to the BFL All-American. He had 11 pounds and 1 ounce yesterday. He's got 5 fish today. 15 pounds, 6 ounces, your new leader in the Eastern Division with 26 pounds and 7 ounces. What do you think? Listen, I think you've done it. I think you're on your way to All-American.
Yeah, but I got to thank some of my boaters. John, the Arizona fisherman, I mean, he's an upstanding guy. I'm kind of sad that he didn't make it, but my boaters were good this week, and I just had fun doing it. And I'd like to thank everybody at home that supports me, and my wife that travels with me all the time, puts up with me.
Well, she's put up with a lot.
She's put up with a lot. That choked you up, didn't it?
You got me all choked up. Listen, good job. Excellent work. Let's get some pictures right over here. You are leading your division. Going to take the bag to knock him off. Stephen O'Keefe is up next from Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. Eastern Division, he's got 2 fish. Stephen, what happened to the other 3?
They're still swimming around.
That's good. We'll catch them tomorrow. 4 pounds, 8 ounces. 4 pounds, 8 ounces. Gives you 6'6" total. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to my family. My daughter Lauren's watching right now, so hey guys, see you in a few days.
All right, good job. Take your fish right that away. Up next, Ben Wright from Peru, New York. Ben won the co-angler side of this event, again a few years ago. And he is there a fish in that bag? Oh yeah, there is. I see.
If there's a fish in there, it was in there when they gave it to me.
I started to say, we don't weigh bait around here. 1 fish, I've just given Ben a hard time. 1 fish is going to weigh in at 1 pound, 7 ounces. 1-7. Listen, I know he's not going to send you the All-American this time, but you've been before and you'll be back. I know you will.
Well, I sure hope so. You know, I had a great week. I caught a lot of fish, but I struggled all week to get the bigger bites, and I knew to catch up to these guys that got them yesterday, I was going to have to really swing for the fences. So I threw bigger baits, I threw some topwater and some big jigs and stuff, just trying to elicit that big bite that I knew I was going to need to overtake them, and it just didn't work today. So I do have some folks I got to thank. You know, my friends and family at home really support me. Livingston Lures, Kitech Baits, TFO, all these folks, they helped me be here. So big thanks to them, and of course, Ranger Boats, FLW, and TBF.
We appreciate you, Ben. The fish right over there. Let's give him a hand. Next up, Keith Cleary from Bethel, Connecticut. Co-angler Eastern Division. He's got 4 fish. He had 13.8 yesterday. He's got 4 today. He needs 13 pounds and change today. Looks like you're going to be a little short, Keith. 10 pounds, 4 ounces. 10-4. But excellent work this week. 23-12. Thanks for coming out and fishing with us.
I appreciate it. Like I said yesterday, I want to thank TBF for the opportunity to come out here.
really want to thank my two boaters, Ed Lochran and Mark Maderos. Had a great time, learned a lot this week, and really that's what it's about.
That is what it's about. You are correct, sir. Take your fish right that away. Mark Dodo from Vermont, boater. He has brought me a bag today. Come up here, Mark. Listen, tough day today, I understand, but what I want you to know is you, sir, were the best angler out of the state of Vermont last year. That's how you qualified to get here. Hold your head high. I want to tell you a little story about what happened here. As I told you earlier, the top angler from each state comes here as a boater. The second place angler from each state comes here as a non-boater, a co-angler. Mark qualified to come here as a boater. We put him in a brand new Ranger boat, one of them boats up there, but he don't own a boat. He doesn't own one. So a little bit of an intimidation factor there to put him in a boat like that, turn him loose. But you've done a good job this week. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us.
Thank you. Yeah, it was quite a boat. That was something else to drive something like that. And I've driven a few boats with the guys in my club, but that Ranger and that new motor, wow, that was fun putting that to the test a little bit. And, apparently it didn't work. I lost 4 fish today, all on jigs, right at the boat. I mean, it was rough. So, and then I threw my shoulder out, throwing everything in the boat. So, but I'd like to thank my wife, say hi to my son Mason. They're at home in Vermont, and I'll be back.
All right, thanks for coming out. Let's give Mark a hand. Congratulations, Mark. That's got to be tough, you know. Now you can go back and tell all the clubs, your guys in your club, you run a boat that none of them's ever run. Dave Barnes, come on up here. China, Maine. He had 1 fish yesterday. He had 13 pounds yesterday. He's got 1 fish for me today. It needs to weigh more than 2 pounds and 8 ounces to take the lead away from Michael McNary.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
I think you would be mistaken. 2 pounds, 11 ounces. 211. You are the new leader at this point.
At this point, but it's not going to hold up. You know, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this for over 40 years. And you're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. But you need to thank the good Lord that every day you can fish is another day in your life that you have a great chance to do this opportunity. And I really thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for everything he's done for me. And this is my 9th championship. I've never made the final round. I've got beat by Brian Kirchhoff, who went on to win the Classic, and at that time, me and Brian were traveling together. You know, I've had my opportunities, and I'll tell you what, it's a great life. I've been doing it for a living for 40 years, and I just can't say enough about everything that's involved over the federations, over bass fishing itself, the young kids coming up, the college kids. In fact, the young fellow I had yesterday, I'm glad that he has made the finals, and I wish him the best. He's a great kid, great young kid to fish with, and I love to see these young kids coming up in our federation ranks.
Me too. Me and you get a little long in the tooth, so it's good to leave it in good hands with those young kids. Thanks for coming out and fishing with us, Dave. Thomas Blank up next from Warwick, Rhode Island, boater in Eastern Division. The good news is he's got fish. Right, Thomas? Welcome to the stage. Set him right there. He's got 3 fish for me today. Not going to be enough to take the lead, but they're going to be 6 pounds, 12 ounces, 612. Good job with that. Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home, Thomas?
Those boats are really fast.
Yes, they are really fast. Let me tell you a quick story about Rhode Island. They don't have a lake as big as this cove in the entire state of Rhode Island. So you guys, get on plane stop. Get on plane stop.
Yep. Could probably cover the whole lake in about maybe 30 seconds.
There you go. Well, listen, good job this week. Congratulations. Take your fish right that away. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. You know, here in this part of the country, we don't realize how lucky we have it. In a lot of these states, limited by the number of acres per boat, how many boats you can even have in a tournament. Get drawn for a permit to even hold a tournament. Otherwise, you can't hold one. Seasons, we talked about that already yesterday. A lot of states have seasons that don't open, bass seasons that don't open until June or May or those kind of things. You ready, Matt? Okay, here we go. Up next, Michael McNary. He was your leader coming into today, Eastern Division boater. Michael knows something about permit systems on tournaments. You guys got them up there in your part of the country. 2 fish today. You have any idea how much you need?
More than I got.
Well, yeah, Dave just took the lead from you, didn't he? 2 fish today that weigh in at only 4 pounds even, I believe. 4 even, yes, 4 even. You know, I know it's not what you wanted, but the good news is it just puts you in the lead. You only need a 5 ounce.
I don't think it'll last much longer.
Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Just want to say hi to my wife and son, and looks like I'll be home early. So.
All right, we'll see. Write that away. Take your fish with you. Next up, Scott Janis from Connecticut, Eastern Division boater. He had 9 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. He's got 5 fish today, but, you have any idea what they need to weigh?
No idea.
Well, I can tell you they've got to weigh 10 pounds and 6 ounces to take the lead away from Michael, who just weighed in 10.6.
It's going to be close.
You are correct about that, my friend. 5 fish that weigh, he needs 10.6. 9 pounds, 10 ounces. 9, 10, 18, 12 puts you in second place. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
I just wanted to thank the Connecticut TBF for supporting us coming down here and getting paying for gas and room for us. I'd like to say hello to my wife and kids. And that's about it.
All right. Well, then we won't pry no more. Take your fish with you. Let's give him a hand. Curtis Richardson up next from Belleville, Ontario, Canada. Our Canadian Federation up there. He had 14 pounds yesterday. He's got 3 fish today. Do you have any inkling? Have you been keeping track over in your head how much you're going to need to take the lead?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a guy behind me that's got a good bag of fish, so.
All right, well, we're going to see. You need 5 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead away from Mike McInerney. You've got that. 7 pounds, 6 ounces, 7.6 is what you've got. We'll see if that holds up for you. Anything you want to tell the folks watching in Canada?
I just want to thank you guys for doing what you guys do and putting all this on for us. It's treated like kings here. It's great.
Well, listen, we're great. We're proud to have you. Take your fish, hold them up right there. We want to get some pictures. That's got to be tough coming all the way from Canada to Grove, Oklahoma, and catch enough fish to lead the tournament. Here we go. Brian Morin, Manchester, New Hampshire. He's got 5 fish. He had 6 pounds and an ounce yesterday. He needs 15 pounds and 7 ounces to take the lead today. 15.7. Have you got 15 pounds?
I don't think I do. I think I only got 14.
All right. I'm going to be agreeing with you. I don't think you got 14, honestly, but we'll see in a minute. Look, 5 good fish, 11 pounds, 13 ounces, 11, 13. Not going to be enough to take the lead for you. 17, 14, anything you want to tell the folks back in New Hampshire?
Say hi to Kyle and Chris back at home watching on the internet.
All right, good job. Take your fish and write that away. Mr. Richardson, don't run off, Curtis. You're still leading right now. Here we go. David Hart, Watertown, New York. Boater, Eastern Division. He's got a limit. Set him right in there. This limit of bass is going to haunt David for some time, I am imagining. Huh?
Till I get back here.
Coming back. I knew you would. Because he only had 1 fish yesterday, 1 pound, 14 ounces. He's got 5 today. There's going to be a lot of what-ifs there. He needs 19 pounds and 10 ounces to take the lead. He's going to be short of that with 11.4, but a respectable catch, 13 pounds and 2 ounces, your 2-day total, David. Congratulations. Good job on it.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Yeah, I can't stress enough how much I love the people that support me, and you know everything that's gone on here. You guys put on a great show. It's been a privilege to be here. And,
it's been our privilege to have you here.
I've enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to coming back again someday.
We'd love to have you. Take your fish, write that away. Now then, where's Curtis Richardson? Is somebody pumping him oxygen? All right, keep an eye on him. Curtis, here's the bad news for those guys. That's it. There's no more guys in your division. You, sir, are going to the All-American from Ontario, Canada. Let's give him a hand. Curtis Richardson. Up next, Brandon Moore from Little Falls, Montana, co-angler in the Northern Division. Minnesota, I said. Ain't that what I said?
Montana. I said you did that yesterday.
You ought to move to Montana.
I guess so.
Then I'd be right. All right, Little Falls, Minnesota. He's got 2 fish today. Weighs in at 4 pounds and 3 ounces, 4-3. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Yeah, I want to say hi to my wife and kids back home. Looks like I'll be home tomorrow
And they're in Minnesota.
in Minnesota.
All right, there you are right there. Thanks. Jeremy Franken up next from Watertown, South Dakota. Co-angler, Northern Division's got 1 fish for me. 1 spotted bass, looks like. 1 very lively, feisty spotted bass. 1 pound, 12 ounces today. Gives you 6 pounds, 11 ounces total. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
Yeah, I'd just like to tell my family back home they're really supportive of me, and I love you guys. I love you, Mia and Brandon. That's my daughter, my son, and Nikki. I'll be coming home tomorrow. And I'd like to thank Ranger Boats for supplying the equipment for us. It's been an honor and a blessing. And most of all the workers in the boatyard that work so hard to get our equipment ready every day, and I just really appreciate that.
We appreciate having you here. Thanks for recognizing those folks. The guys in the boatyard do an awesome job for us up there.
Philip, come up here. Say it for me again.
Philip Durach from Chesterton, Indiana. I mess his last name every time. Listen, he had 14 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. He was the leader in the co-angler side. He brought me 4 more fish today, so he's going to improve his lead by, they'll lay still, 11 pounds and 2 ounces. 11.2 gives you 25 pounds, 12 ounces total. Is it going to be enough?
I hope so.
All right, we'll see. Hold them up right over there. I'm not going to ask any questions. Remember, these guys got 1 more day to go. If they make the cut, there's a lot on the line tomorrow, so while he's taking pictures, we'll get Mark McQuaid up here from Ashland, Ohio. He's got 4 fish for me today. Good job with that, Mark. Set them in there, buddy. 4 fish today that weigh in at 12 pounds even, 12 even. Not going to be enough to put you in the lead, but know you had a good time. Anything you want to tell the folks watching back home in Ohio?
I want to tell everybody I tried my hardest. I had a rough day yesterday. I blanked. I should have caught them yesterday. Maybe it'd be different. I'll be heading home.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming out and fishing with us right over there. Duroc, don't run off. We'll keep you close. Vu Tao up next from Madison, Wisconsin, co-angler in the Northern Division from the state of Wisconsin. You've got 2 fish for me today. Going to weigh in at 2 pounds, 14 ounces, 214. 2 swimmers. Good job with that. Anything you want to tell the folks back in Wisconsin?
It was a rough day. I had fun. Besides that, my back is pretty sore from all winter, not doing no fishing or anything in the ice, but I had fun.
All right, well, listen, I'll give you a tip about ice fishing. We don't do it around here.
You get to try it.
No. Guys my size on the ice make strange noises. It cracks and pops, and I don't like it.
Very well. I'll accept that.
All right, thanks, Boo. Write that away. All my northern buddies keep trying to get me to come up there and go ice fishing, and I'm like, nah, I don't think so. All right, up next, Rich Pinkowski, Oak Forest, Illinois. 4 fish for him today. Rich, how are you, sir?
I'm well, and yourself?
Doing all right. I can't complain. My voice is trying to lead me here, but we're going to keep it as long as we can. 8 pounds and 13 ounces. Gives you 17 pounds and 4 ounces total. Anything you want to tell the folks back in Oak Forest?
Well, I'd like to say hi to my wife Janine and my 3 sons, and without her support and their support, I couldn't do this. And we're a fishing family, and we're gonna go home. I'm gonna go home, and we're gonna go fishing tomorrow.
All right, good for you. Thank you. Write that away. Up next, Scott Dobson from Clarkston, Michigan, co-angler in the Northern Division. He had 7 pounds and an ounce yesterday. He's got a limit today. Set him in there. He needs those 5 fish to weigh a total of 18 pounds and 12 ounces. And as long as you keep your hand on there, I think they'll do it.
24.
Let's just go for 25. I mean, okay, 5 fish. 12 pounds, 7 ounces, 12-7, Scott. 19 pounds and 8 ounces total. Not going to be sending you to the All-American this time, but I know you'll be back.
No, that's all right. You know, I mean, you're in the back of the boat. You just got to fish what's given to you. Had a great time, and you know, for any like high school fishermen or in college, I didn't have this. You know, when I was going through school, we had to take pop cans back for returnable to get gas money, get something to take us out fishing. But if you're a young kid and you're watching, this is a great way to get out and go fishing a fully rigged Ranger and these big 250 outboards and power poles. It was a great experience, and I look forward to coming back again. Thanks.
We look forward to having you, Scott. Thank you. Next up, Shane Cowan from Pierre, South Dakota. He's fishing the boater side, Mr. Durock, which means you, sir, are on your way to the BFL All-American. Congratulations on that. Shane Cowan, 3 fish today. He needs 7 pounds and 7 ounces to take the lead, and he's got 7 pounds and 5 ounces. 7.5. Not quite enough for you today.
It's all right. Had a lot of fun here, and I really enjoyed it, and I look forward for sure to come back.
We look forward to having you back.
You almost lied about the ice deal. I was down here the 19th of February, and I'm telling you that it was cold, and there was more snow than in South Dakota.
You are correct, except the difference is the ice that we get around here won't hold me up.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't that much.
That's why we don't get on it. Heath Wagner, Angola, Indiana. Boater, 5 fish today. He had 10-5 yesterday. The Northern Division, he was barely out of the lead yesterday. He's going to take the lead with these 5. 12 pounds. If they will, we'll get a weight on them. 12 pounds, 12 ounces. Gives you a 2-day total of 23.01 and puts you solidly in the lead. Is it going to hold up?
I don't know. There's a couple guys behind me. I know they caught a few, so we'll see.
All right, we'll see. Right over there, let's take some pictures just in case. We'll make sure we get pictures of the leader. This is going to tell the story right here. Your day 1 leader in Northern Division, Alex Orm. Maplewood, Minnesota. He had 11 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. Do you have any idea how much weight you need today?
I don't know how much I need, but I'm doubting that it's in there.
You know you better than I do. 6 pounds. They will lay still. There we go. 6 pounds, 12 ounces is what you got. You needed 11.8. 18 pounds and 6 ounces, Alex, but good job this week. Anything you want to tell the folks back in home?
Yeah, just thank everyone back home, all my angling buddies back home for all the support. You know, it's been a great week down here. Thanks to everyone at Grove. Really enjoyed the town. Great tournament as always. Look forward to coming back again. And then like to give a shout out to my boys at Apex watching.
All right, good job. There's your fish right that away. Up next, Dan Marcolini from Joliet, Illinois, boater in the Northern Division. He had 7 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. He's got a limit for me today. You know how much you need? Have you been keeping track?
Not enough.
All right, you need 15 pounds and 8 ounces, and you are correct. You had 11 pounds and 7 ounces. Give you 19 pounds and an ounce. Heath Wagner is still in the lead. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody back home, Blue Collar Bass, my family, friends, my dad here to support me. So thank you guys very much, and thank the Federation, Bass Federation. This wouldn't be possible without you guys, and really put on a great show. Good time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take your fish right that away. Up next, Nicholas Myers from Frankville, Wisconsin. Boater in Northern Division. He had 10-7 yesterday. He's got 5 fish today. 5 very nice fish. Do you have any idea?
I think around 13 pounds, I'd say. There's a couple nice ones.
You think you got 13 or you think you need 13?
I think I need 12 something, and I think I have 13.
You know, you're pretty good at math over at the tanks. You need 12 pounds, 11 ounces, 12, 11, and I think you got more than 13 pounds. I think you got closer to 14. Call it.
14.01.
14 pounds and an ounce. Your new leader, Northern Division, 14 and an ounce, Nicholas Myers from Wisconsin. All the folks from Wisconsin are watching, and tell them what you think.
Yesterday I abandoned the dirty water because I didn't get any big bites, and today right away I got a big bite, and it was slow. It took me until 1 o'clock to get a limit, but it seems like the fish there are a little better size, a little thicker, so I'm excited to go to the All-American again if I get the chance and get to fish tomorrow. That'd be great.
All right, well, we'd like to have you right over there. Let's get some pictures. We'll see if that holds up for Nicholas Myers. Scott Cook up next from Ohio. Boater in our Northern Division. Anglers, if you have weighed in and your boat's still in this lot, it needs to go to the boat yard immediately. Take your boat to the boat yard. We are waiting on them. Scott Cook. You come right back down and watch the weigh-in, but I need the boats to the boat yard, please. Scott Cook from Ohio. He had 5 fish today. He had 9-4 yesterday. He needs a bunch of weight today. 9 even. Scott, 9 even. 18-4 is your 2-day total. Good job with that. You brought a limit in. If the big fish don't bite, you can't catch them.
Yeah, I can't say that I was ever on a big fish bite this week. I was predominantly sight fishing. Had a few. I foul hooked one today, about a 3.5 pounder, and went back to it 3 or 4 more times. Couldn't get a hold of it. So I'd just like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'd like to thank Ranger Boats, Evinrude Motors, Kistler Rods, Knox Marine, and TBF. Just thank you very much. Looking forward to getting back here next year.
We'd like to see you back. You fish right over there. Let me tell you what he just referenced. He said he foul hooked a fish. Our rules say if you can visibly see the fish you're fishing for, it must be hooked inside the mouth, and your partner must verify that it's hooked inside the mouth before it counts as a legal fish. So if it's hooked outside the mouth, he had to turn it loose. So he went back, tried to catch it again, wouldn't bite. Bob Kibbs up next from Fort Wayne, Indiana. 1 fish, 1 alive for you today. Bob, that fish is going to be 1 pound and 15 ounces. 115, 6 pounds even. Thanks for coming out and fishing with us.
Oh, it's been fun. I had a lot of fun out here. Met a lot of good guys. I just want to tell my mom and my brother watching at home, hey, and I'm going to try to come back. I had a lot of fun.
We'd like to have you back. Take your fish and right that away. Folks, if you haven't had a chance, as I told you before, these boats, all these anglers, you know, you can just imagine traveling all the way across the country and then getting in a boat you're not familiar with. It has all the latest, greatest technology, brand new Evinrude G2 motors, all the latest, newest Lowrance electronics, touch pads, the whole 9 yards. We've given them everything they need to be successful. It's kind of tough to travel across and learn all that system and try to catch fish all in 1 week. So we appreciate the anglers and all they're doing with us. We thank them for coming out and fishing with us. Adam Jones is up next from Knoxville, Tennessee. He's in the Southern Division, which means Nicholas Myers, you're on your way to the All-American. The Northern Division is done. Adam Jones, Knoxville, he's got 4 fish for me today. Going to weigh in at 8 pounds and 2 ounces. 8-2. Adam, anything you want to tell the folks back in Tennessee?
I want to say hey to Danny B and Mac and Caleb and Jeff, everybody I fished with back home. I want to thank Kistler Rods for helping me out. Also, I want to thank the Federation. You guys are great. I want to thank this little cutie pie here for showing in every day and helping me out.
Hi, cutie pie. What was that?
Love you.
Okay, we want to make sure we got that on tape. Here we go. Joe Eubanks, Marietta, Georgia. 4 fish. Southern Division, we're getting down to it. Means we've only got the Southern Division and the Central Division left. Joe sent them right in there. He had 10 pounds yesterday, and he's only got 4 fish today, but listen, that bag felt good. You've got 4 very good fish in it. And they're going to weigh, you need 9 pounds an ounce. He's going to be the new leader in the Southern Division. Coingler side, 13 pounds, 4 ounces, 13-4, 23-04. Joe, congratulations. We'll see if it holds up.
Thank you. My favorite oldest daughter is here somewhere.
Where's she at? There she is.
Smiling. She rode up here with me.
Well, thanks for coming. We appreciate you. Take pictures. We want pictures of those fish. You are the leader in the Southern Division Coingler side right this minute. And he brought me a lot of water when he came up. All right, Wes Logan, Springville, Alabama. It's running down my leg. Boots. 19 pounds yesterday is what he had. He's got a limit today. He was, listen, this young man was the overall tournament leader out of the back of the boat. 19 pounds yesterday. He had more weight than any of the boaters did. He's got 5 more today, so he's going to be your new leader. 5 with 15 pounds, 9 ounces. Hold those fish up, Wes. We're going to want pictures. Congratulations on your 2-day total. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Not yet.
All right, step right over here. Right over here on this side. Let's take a picture. He's not giving up anything right now. All right. Wes is a man of few words. I'm not going to ask him anything because he ain't going to tell me nothing. I'm going to give him his weight ticket. You just hang out close and we'll see if it holds up. If it does, you're on your way to All-American. Up next, Kenneth Rice from Grayson, Kentucky. He's got 2 fish for me today. We're going to see if it's enough. Hang on a minute. Hold your bag out. Let me double check the scales. They're good. Kenneth Rice, Grayson, Kentucky. He's got 2 today. It's going to weigh 7 pounds and 14 ounces. Gives him 12 pounds and 4 ounces together. Good job this week. Anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Tell my wife and kids hi, and anybody back at Kentucky that don't fish the Federation, you ought to get in. I had a lot of fun down here this week.
We appreciate that. Thanks. We'll hope we see you again. Nathan, and I'm going to mess up his last name, Nehias. Nathan Nehias, Lexington, South Carolina. Anglers, if you are standing around, I need your boats in the boatyard. If you've already weighed in, I need you to the boatyard immediately. 1 fish today for Nathan. It's going to weigh in at 3 pounds and 5 ounces, 3-5. A 2-day total of 10 pounds and 5 ounces, Nathan. Tell all the folks at home hello, anything you want to tell them.
Yeah, my wife Michelle and my kids Ashley and Jeremy, love you, and I'll be home soon.
All right, thanks for coming out and fishing with TBF and FLW. Up next, Derek Lilly from North Carolina, co-angler side. He had 5 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. He's got a limit today. That's the good news. Good job, Derek. Set him in there. He's got a good, solid limit today.
Oh, yeah, we caught a lot of fish today.
Yeah. Turn that Lawrence electronic on, seen them all swimming down there.
We've seen them down there.
You caught them all. Is that the plan?
Well, we didn't really see them in there. They're in 2 feet of water.
Oh, okay. Well, the good news is you got a limit that weighs 15 pounds, 6 ounces, I believe. 15.6. The bad news is you needed 29 pounds in a minute.
I know. We caught them.
Well, listen. Good job this week. Excellent work. Glad you came out and fished with TBF and FLW. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
No, just shout out to Kent today from Nebraska, who I fished with. Great guy to fish with, and he really put us on.
All right, good job. Write that away. Take your fish with you. David Glenn up next from Auburndale, Florida. Co-angler Southern Division. Bring me 4 fish today. David, good job with that. He's a member down in Winter. Tell me about Winter Haven Lunkers.
Well, probably one of the oldest clubs in Florida. And went around and we got a lot of Federation members there. And I appreciate them. I know there's some of them watching. And thanks for backing me up.
Well, Winter Haven Lunker lovers, we're glad you're a part of the Federation. Here's your weight ticket, 8 pounds and 13 ounces. David, thanks for coming out and fishing with us. Take your fish with you there. Terry Tucker's up next from Gadsden, Alabama on the boater side, which means Wes Logan. You, sir, are going to the All-American. It's in the books. Wes Logan on the co-angler side of the Southern Division. Terry Tucker, set him right in there. Gadsden, Alabama. He's got 4 today. 9 pounds and 5 ounces was what he had yesterday. He's got 12.11 today, which puts him in the lead in the Southern Division at 22 pounds, 22.
They ain't gonna hold up.
All right, anything you want to tell the folks at home?
I'll see them when I get home.
All right, thanks, Wes. Up next, Brian Hickey from Kentucky. Southern Division. He had 14 pounds and 12 ounces yesterday. He's got 5 today. He needs 7 pounds and 5 ounces. He's going to have it 10-9, 10 pounds and 9 ounces. Brian, is it going to be enough?
I don't think so. I'm disappointed, obviously, but I do want to say hi to my wife and son and thank them for their support.
Thank you for coming out and fishing with us. 25-5. Mike Harden up next, Pleasant View, Tennessee. Come up here, Tennessee. Set them in there, Mike. 4 fish for you today. 8 pounds and 3 ounces, 8-3, 17.5 is your 2-day total. Tell us a little bit about it. Say anything you want to tell the folks back in Tennessee.
Just say hi to my mom again. I think she's the only person I know watching this right now, so I'm looking forward to getting home. I'll be on Kentucky Lake in the morning fishing another tournament. So.
All right, well, have a safe travel. You can always count on Mom to watch. Joey Nichols up next from Cumming, Georgia, Boater Southern Division. He had 13 pounds and 4 ounces yesterday, 13.4. He needs 12 pounds and 2 ounces, 12.2. Have you got it?
Just tell me it's there. I can't take it.
12.2 is what he needs. He's got 5. Right now, Brian Hickey is leading. This is going to be really close. Really, really close. 12.2 is what he needs. He's got 11 pounds, 13 ounces, 11.13. It is so close. Listen, it don't get much closer than that, but, you know, obviously you're the best angler in Georgia last year. That's why you're here, so hold your head up, be proud of what you've done, and I'm sure we'll see you again.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's real tough to get here from Georgia, and I was here 2 years ago, and it's a pleasure to come back to Grand Lake. You guys got a great fishery. Keep taking care of it out there. This whole gal here keeps on producing every time I come. I'd like to say hi to my wife, Becky, and everybody praying for me.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming out and fishing with us. That's a tough one. Jeff Hager up next from Alexis, North Carolina. Boater from the Southern Division. 5 fish today. Good job with the 5 fish, Jeff.
Hey, going into yesterday, I thought I had a plan to catch a big bag and stay in the hunt. It didn't work. Today we just went fishing and had fun. And, caught a few fish. Just had a great day.
12 pounds, 12 ounces today, 17.1 total. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us, and I know we'll see you again.
Always enjoy.
We always enjoy having you. We're getting down to her, Davy Thomas from Sumter, South Carolina. Boater, got 4 fish for us today. Not going to take the lead for you, but going to be a respectable finish. 12 pounds, 13 ounces. 12-13 gives you 16.1 total. Anything you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to say hi to in South Carolina?
Just my wife, and I'll be home before long.
All right. Have a safe trip. Thanks for coming out and fishing with us. Right that away. Next up, Mark Lundgren from Cocoa, Florida. Boater in their Southern Division. He's got a limit today. He had 10-13 yesterday. He's got a limit today. He needs 14 pounds and 9 ounces to take the lead. Entirely doable after looking at that sack he just set in there. Where is Brian Hickey? Oh my goodness.
Didn't leave as many in the lake today.
It doesn't look like it. Brian Hickey, I don't know if you're listening or not, but you better be, because this is going to be something to listen to. He needs 14.9 in his 5 fish. He has, if they will lay still for me, 16 pounds and 14 ounces. Your new leader, Mark Lundgren from Florida. Congratulations, my friend. Tell us about it.
Wow.
Well, if that ain't enough, let me tell you this. You are the last angler to weigh in from the Southern Division. You, sir, are going to the All-American.
Yep. I lost 3 fish yesterday. I only weighed in 3 yesterday, so I thought I'd kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. I gave up a 5-pounder to my non-boater today, so I was really thinking I was done, but I got to say thanks to the guys at Toho Marine Ranger Dealer in St. Cloud, Florida for letting me have the time off to come up here. Denali Rods, Jace Designs, my wife and my family and everybody watching at home. I'm floored right now.
Listen, we're proud to have you. You're on your way to All-American. Hold those fish right up there. We're going to want pictures. They got all the cameras ready. Bring your whole bag over there, and they'll take care of it for you. Mark Lundgren on his way to the All-American, and now we're moving on to the Central Division. The Central Division is the division that houses Oklahoma. So you're going to see a couple of Oklahoma anglers come up here, and the first one up is Johnny Babb from Holdenville, Oklahoma. He's got 5 fish, fishing the co-angler side. He had 7 pounds and 13 ounces yesterday. He needs 11 ounces to take the lead today on the co-angler side of the Central Division. Go to the All-American. Johnny, you are so close, my friend, to a trip to the All-American. 11 pounds, 10 ounces, gives you 19.7. Is it going to be enough? Who knows? I don't know either. Yes, they are all in the tank, and they're eyeballing you right now.
How y'all think?
They're not going to tell you. Listen, All-American, it's that close.
Gives me goosebumps. It's something that I've wanted for a long time.
I'd love to see you go. Take your fish right there. We want to make sure you get pictures. You are leading the Central Division right now. Johnny Babb from Oklahoma. Thomas Tomboli from Bastrop, Louisiana. He had 8.7 yesterday. He was your leader in the Central Division. I believe he had 2 fish today. Not going to be enough to take the lead back from Johnny Babb. 4 pounds, 11 ounces today, 4.11. Thomas, anything you want to tell the folks back home in Louisiana?
I just want to thank all my sponsors, Nolly Rods, Custom Pickers League,
Yamaha outboard, part reel, and just kind of people working back and back.
All right, good job, Thomas. Thank you. Johnny Babb, don't run off. Stay close now. You're still leading. Dean Alexander from Georgetown, Texas. He's got 2 fish. 2 fish today. Dean, not going to be enough for you, but very respectable finish at 4 pounds, 12 ounces today. 412 gives you 9.9 total. Anybody you want to say hi to back in Texas?
Oh, my girlfriend, the rest of my family.
Okay, write that away. Larry Stouffer up next, Leavenworth, Kansas. He's got 2 fish for me. Come up here, big Larry.
Robert, how you doing, buddy?
I am doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing great, my friend. I tell you what, this has been a really tough week on me. I've had a pretty disappointing week. You know, I don't live this far from this lake that's up the road there in Kansas. Fished quite a bit, and she threw me something this week, and I couldn't figure it out. We come down here in July and August and catch them a lot better than this, so I don't know what's going on. But it's a heck of a time. We love the opportunity, and man, I'm going to head to Tom Bigby and try to get back here one more time because it was a lot of fun. How about like that?
That sounds good to me. 9-12. We appreciate you coming out and fishing with us, my friends. Tom Bigby, he mentioned it because that's where the Central Division is going to be coming up in June. That's how they qualify to get back here next year. Next up, David Helton from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He's looking forward to Tom Bigby, I can assure you of that. He had 7 pounds yesterday. Yeah, Johnny, you okay over there? He had 7 yesterday. He's got 2 pounds, 8 ounces today. 2-8 gives you 9 pounds and 8 ounces, David. Good job with that. And you are looking for Tom Bigby, aren't you?
I won't be there.
Oh, you're not going to be there. Well, listen. All right, well, good for that. Good for you there. Listen, anybody you want to say hi to in Mississippi?
My wife, you know.
All right, thanks for coming out and fishing with TBF and FLW. There's your bag. Write that away. Ray Dotson up next from Dover, Arkansas. Uh-oh. 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 Johnny Babb, you start worrying now. Ray has 4 very nice fish. They weigh 8 pounds and 2 ounces. 8-2 gives you a total of 13 pounds and 8 ounces. Not enough to take the lead from Johnny Babb, but I know you had a good time this week. Tell us anybody you want to say hi to in Arkansas.
I just tell y'all thanks for everything I do, and I've had an awesome time here. You just lose fish. You got to get them in the boat to win.
You do, but listen, I know you'll be back. I know what kind of character you are, you and your family. Your family's been up there helping in the boatyard while you've been out here fishing. We appreciate you guys so much, and thanks for fishing with us.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it. We'll see. I like it.
All right, thank you. Write that away. Pat Clausen up next from Lincoln, Nebraska. He's got 3 fish, and look at the size of that one in the bag in the front there. Is this my last angler in the Central Division? Nope, we got more. Okay. So Pat's got 3 fish today that's going to weigh in at 8 pounds and 8 ounces, 8-8. Not enough to take the lead away from Johnny Babb from Oklahoma. But listen, I know all the guys in Nebraska are proud of you, Pat. You fished the Federation a long time with me. Good job getting here, and I know we'll see you again.
Yeah, thank you. I want to say thanks to the folks down here at Grove. It's like you folks are really hospitable down here.
They are. They are very. We've been here, told the crowd earlier, we've been here 3 years. We've never had the Federation Championship 3 years in one place before.
I can see why.
Yeah, it's a great place to have a tournament. Take your fish right that way. Johnny Babb, come up here on stage. You're going to want to see this. Come on, Johnny. Actually, I'm just going to tell you, congratulations. You're on your way to All-American. That's it. There's no more. Congratulations to you, my friend. Come on. Come up, who gets...
She supports me everywhere I go. She supports me. She calls me. She gives me all the support I need. My wife. She's a first grade school teacher. So that's why I'm getting smarter.
Well, you must be a really good teacher because I've known Johnny a long time. Congratulations, Johnny. You're going to All-American, my friend. Write that away. Next up, you guys ready over there? This is it. Central Division, all the hometown guys. Let me tell you about it. Central Division boaters. That's Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi. They all live close enough to this lake. They've all fished it many times, and this is going to be a shootout. Brett Hortman up first from West Monroe, Louisiana. He had 2 pounds and 10 ounces yesterday. He's got 7 pounds to add to it today. It's going to give you 9 pounds and 10 ounces, 9-10. Good job on that, Brett. No, you didn't finish where you wanted to finish, but I know we'll see you at another tournament, too.
Yeah, this is my first time here, and I love this kind of dirty water here in the middle part of the lake, being from Louisiana, but I just didn't quite figure it out.
Well, listen, congratulations again on making it this far, and we'll see you next time. Next up, Norman Folksy, Biloxi, Mississippi. He's got a limit. He had 12 pounds and an ounce yesterday. He's got another limit today. It's very unusual. We've never had home lake division guys win. It's always somebody from another division. We'll see if it happens this year. 5 fish today. That's going to weigh in at 14 pounds, 11 ounces, 14-11. Very nicely done. Gives you 26 pounds and 12 ounces. You are the new leader for this very minute. Anything you want to tell the folks back home?
I'll probably be home later on this evening.
All right, we'll see. Excuse me. If you are a division leader right now, you're going to need to be here at the stage as soon as the weigh-in's over. If you're a division leader, if you've qualified for the All-American, I'm going to need you here at the end of the weigh-in. Brian Maloney up next from the Central Division, Osage Beach, Missouri. He's got 5 fish today. He's the guy you're going to want to watch. 14 pounds and 7 ounces the first day. He qualified from this event a few years ago. He went to the BFL All-American through the Federation ranks. He won that tournament in the $100,000 first place prize, and he wants to go back.
Without a doubt.
You need 12 pounds and 6 ounces to take the lead, and he's got it. 15 pounds, 5 ounces, your new leader in the Central Division right there, Brian Maloney. Brian, hold those fish up right over there. If that holds up, he's going back to the All-American. 29 pounds and 12 ounces total. He knows what it's like to win. Sometimes that's the only advantage you need. 29-12. As I said, he qualified through the TBF ranks a few years ago, went to the BFL All-American, won that tournament, $100,000. He's doing everything he can to get back there. All right, Brian, 29-12, there's your weigh ticket. Anything you want to tell the folks watching at home?
Basically, I'm already a winner by just showing up here. I mean, this is a class act venue. Again, like you've said, there's no other tournaments. They provide boats, lodging, you name it. So you got tip your hats to Ranger, Mercury, Evinrude, Bowden. I mean, the list after. It's long.
All of them.
It's all of them. All of them, without a doubt. And they look at the high schools, look at the college events. This is growing. We're headed in the right direction, and join up.
Appreciate it, Brian. We'll see if it holds up for you. Next up, Kent Prowl from North Platte, Nebraska. I wasn't going to play with you today, Kent. This is serious time today, buddy. 5, he had 13 pounds and 7 ounces yesterday. He has got a dandy bag today. He needs 16 pounds and 6 ounces.
I don't think I got it.
You're going to be pretty close. I'd say you're pushing 16 pounds. We'll see. He's got 5 fish. 15 pounds, 11 ounces, 15-11, just a little bit shy, 29.02. But Kent, great job this week. Thanks for coming out and fishing with us.
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I'd really like to thank Grove, Oklahoma. This is just the greatest facility, greatest fishery. I need to thank the Lord for giving me the opportunity to fish all over the country, the ability. I really need to thank my wife, I love you, Kara, for giving me the free rein to drive all over the country and fish for these little green fish. I got a bunch of sponsors, and they all know who they are. I'm ready to go fishing.
All right, we'll see you again next time then. All right, thank you. Write that away. Take your fish with you. Next up, Jason Baird from Gibson, Kansas. Jason's got 3 fish for me today. Jason, good job with that.
Yeah, right.
3 fish is something to be proud of. It's better than nothing. I know it's not what you wanted on Grand Lake, but I know you've been here before, and you know you'll be here again.
Yeah, I hope to get back Central Divisionals in Mississippi this year, so we'll see what happens.
All right, go down over them river rats and knock a few fish around.
Hey, I want to thank TBF. I want to thank Don Linder and all his crew out here in the boatyard. You guys did a great job. I want to say hi to my mom watching at home. Thank you.
All right, thank you. There's your fish right that way. Next up, Dennis Hastings from Flower Mound, Texas. Boater in the Central Division. He's got 3 fish, 13 pounds and 5 ounces, and we are getting down to it. You're going to weigh in at 5 pounds, 6 ounces. 5, 6, 18, 11 total. Dennis, anything you want to say to the folks back in Texas?
Oh, I'd like to say thanks for everybody out here for what y'all did. It was a really good event, and I've been here a couple times, and y'all just keep doing it better and better. And to the guys back in Texas, because without them, they don't make it to where they make it where you got to be good to get here, and it makes it a whole lot more fun.
All right, thank you. Right that away. Listen, we're getting down to it now. By my count, we've got about 2 anglers left over there. This next guy, Dean Matz from Oklahoma. He's fished the Federation for a long time, more years than I have, and I've been in it since I was a teenager. He's made 30-plus state teams. This is his 5th national championship. He qualified through the Federation ranks to the Bassmasters Classic. He's never fished the BFL All-American, and he's trying to notch that one on his belt. Dean, looks like you had a good day today.
Yeah, I did. We caught all those fish with the camera boat in there.
Well, good. That's the way we like it. Dean Matz from Yukon, Oklahoma. I'm not going to waste any time here. He's got 5 fish, and he's 13 pounds, 10 ounces to take the lead. He's got it, 15 pounds. Hold it. I'm going to make sure we get this right. 15 pounds, 1 ounce. 15 pounds, 1 ounce. It was my fault. 15-1. Okay, 15 pounds and 1 ounce. She'll change that. I got in a hurry. 15 pounds, 1 ounce. It's going to give you 31 pounds, 4 ounces for 2 days. 31.4.
That's good.
Got to hold up.
I don't know. I got to know the guy behind me.
All right, well, we're going to see. Don't run off. Take your fish right over there. $31 pounds, 4 ounces. Whew. Are you ready? The last angler to weigh in today. Here we go. I got a little excited there. Sean Gordon from Russellville, Arkansas. Woo! Donna's so excited she can't move. Donna can't even move right now. Listen. Okay. 5 fish for Sean Gordon. He's got 17 pounds and 3 ounces. 17.3 yesterday. He needs 14 pounds. Gene, you watching? 14 pounds and 2 ounces, Sean.
Gonna be tough.
14.2 is what he needs to take the lead away from Dean Matz from Oklahoma. Here we go. 14 pounds, 5 ounces. 14.5, your winner from the Central Division, Sean Gordon. He's going on to the All-American. He is going to the All-American, your Central Division leader. Listen, excellent work. You're on your way to All-American.
Yes, it's a good time.
It is a good time. Anything you want to tell the folks in Arkansas?
Yes, I want to say hi to my wife and kids, my mom and dad back home. I want to say thank you to my dad for working all week so I could come here and see.
That's a good dad right there. Hold those fish up. We're going to want pictures. Bring the whole bag over there. That's it. Your division leaders. Let me give you the tell of the tape. Absolutely. Let's give them all a hand. And I'm going to want them all up here here in just a minute. If you have a tournament boat sitting in the parking lot, leave now. Take it to the boatyard immediately. Take it to the boatyard right now. Whoop. Okay, I won't go down the leaderboard then. We're going to do a presentation here on stage in just a minute. I'll introduce your finalists to you. Give us just a minute to total standings, and we're going to bring all the finalists up here if we can get them here. If you have a boat in the yard, it needs to go to the boat yard right now. And then I need all my finalists up here on stage, please. All my finalists come this way. High school anglers, do not run off. You need to stay right here close. Your meeting will follow just a minute. Guys, just hang close, and I'll call you up here in just a minute. Okay, I want to introduce to you your finalists that's going to be fishing tomorrow. All of these are division champions. They're all on their way to the BFL All-American. From the Central Division, on the co-angler side, Johnny Babb from Holdenville, Oklahoma. Johnny, come on up. From the Eastern Division, Gilbert Gagne. Gilbert, you down here? He may be in the boat yard. I don't know where he's at. There he comes. Steve Weissman. You down here, Steve? Okay, come on up. Philip Durach. Did I get that right? No. Say it again. Durach. I'll get it before the year's over. Philip Durach. Brian Merlini from the Northwest Division. Where you at, Brian? Come on up, Brian. You here? Where's Brian Merlini? No? We're missing one? Okay, Wes Logan. Where you at, Wes? Okay, come on up on stage. Will Treadwell. Get up here, Will. Brian Merlini, you here? Brian's the only one we're missing. You want a picture? There it is. Your finalists tomorrow. Your division champions. 6 of the 7 division champions will be fishing tomorrow. Brian Merlini, you within sound of my voice, get down here. Okay, everybody got the pictures you want? All right, you're good to go. On the boater side, guys, don't run off. We'll have a quick meeting here in just a minute. On the boater side, Central Division, Sean Gordon. He may be getting interviewed yet. Okay, no problem. Eastern Division, Curtis Richardson. Curtis, go around that other end and come up on stage. I want to keep you in order so everybody knows who you are. Okay, don't do that. Mid-Atlantic, typical fisherman. Now come this way, Curtis. This way. In the U.S., it's left to right, not right to left. That's the way that works. There you go. Stand right there. All right. Brian LeClaire, Maryland, Mid-Atlantic Division. Brian, you here? Where you at, Brian? Boatyard, okay. Sure, I told the division leaders not to leave. Nicholas Myers. Nicholas, come on up, Nicholas. Go around the other side and go up. Sean, right here. You on this end. Trying to keep you guys in order. Right here on this end, Sean. There you go. Now you're getting the hang of it. Northwest Division, Mark Medeiros. Mark, you down here? Where's Mark? Mark Medeiros. Must be in the boatyard. I see Brian LeClaire coming. Mark Lundgren, Southern Division. There's my Southern Division guy. And Southwest Division, Sam Heckman. Big Sam Heck. So who are we missing? Brian? Right up there. Brian, let's put you third from this end. Right there. There you go. So who are we missing? Mark Medeiros. The only one we're missing. Mark, you here? All right, we're going to get pictures without him. Okay, everybody got your pictures? All right, guys, don't run off. Come on down. Okay, that's it for the day 2 weigh-in. Tomorrow now, these 7 boaters and 7 co-anglers are going to compete for the Living the Dream prize package. We want to thank everybody for coming to the weigh-in today. Thank all of our sponsors whose logos you see behind me on the screen and all around the parking lot here. I want to thank all of you for coming to the weigh-in today and all of you watching at home. Tomorrow's weigh-in now, we will bring the anglers off the water and we will trailer them to Rogers, Arkansas to weigh in the convention center, the John Q. Hammonds Convention Center on the FLW Tour main stage that's going on over there. So weigh in tomorrow. We'll be in Rogers, Arkansas. You can watch it live on the internet on FLW Outdoors tomorrow, okay? So tune in. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.